So, jam a lemon, triceps, biceps, triceps, biceps. Just chatting about Ohio. Some people were asking me about Ohio, and they were curious to, what it's like to live here. What's it like living in Ohio? And depends on what part. Because in Ohio, you got some very rural areas that are not very far from the city. Uh, where I live at, there is a very rural place called Pataskala. And it's like 5 minutes from here. And when I tell you it's Cowtown, USA, it's the beginning of Cowtown. Everything else stretched from there all the way to Pennsylvania. It's hills, and it's not really that well. There's some hills, but it's once you get into Pennsylvania, it's hills. But other than that, it's flatland, Cowtown. You'll find small pockets of people. When you talk about some people who live in the sticks, like the literal sticks, you might see. Okay, this is how spread out they are. You'll see a house, and then maybe a mile out, you might see another house. Like it's real like that, and it starts 5 minutes from here. So yeah, it's if you're looking for some privacy, yeah, come on out to Ohio, cause where people are saying okay they don't want to live in certain cities because they're having issues with just other people, not necessarily black people, but they're like, where can I go to like get away? And I'm like, come on out to Ohio. You can get away real good out here. Because you got to understand, Virginia's not far from here. You know what I'm saying? You have you have areas that are mountainous and tucked away. Kentucky is an hour from here. Like seriously, Kentucky going south is an hour from here. I used to go back and forth to work in Kentucky. It's just not that far from here. So where I'm at, you'll find a lot of wide spread out places to live. And I'm sure there's some land that could be bought out here. So if you guys are looking to, get it in with the bugs and the, you know what I'm saying? But to get away from people, buy some land. Going up here to Sunbury, that's, a couple minutes from here. And buy some land. You'll find some corn patches up here. Plenty of farmers here. And but that's a certain lifestyle. And these people who live here, they love it because one, they camp out all the time. They got campers all day. I mean, look, if you living in one of these houses out here and you ain't got a camper, it's like, yeah, especially if you're an OSU fan. Because when OSU has a home game, you will see this place lit up with campers. So they really are living their best lives. They're everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And but you got to understand, most of that area are Caucasians. They're white people, and they're white people. And what I mean by that is they usually don't deal with black people. This is not, all of a sudden you walk on their land and it's equal opportunity. No, it's like you're on my land. As one guy told me when I was in Kentucky doing a promotion, and they were having this outside soiree. It was, hundreds of people there, and I was handing out, coupons This one guy simply told me, he said, "You don't belong here." And I just looked at this big fella and I said, "Well, the officer told us that we could be here." And he didn't say anything. And I was a manager then, so I had some people with me. So I just told them, because they were Hispanic. So I told them, I said, "Let's go." Because I didn't want no issue. I didn't come there for, I didn't care. I was like, "Okay, we don't belong here." But he was like, "You don't belong here." You know what I'm saying? So he made it known that black people don't belong in this part of town. And I left. We packed it up, hit the van, and we was gone. We just moseyed on out of there because, look, that one sheriff was not going to help me if, those people got good and upset. And I'm strong, but I ain't that strong. So I realized my limitations, and I'm sorely outnumbered like 300 to 1. So, yeah, I'm leaving. Period dot. I'm leaving. I need to go. Bye. So I didn't waste any time. I left. And, that guy he wasn't small at all. So I wasn't trying to exchange, anything with him after he said that. Plus, you guys know I'm really not combative. I kind of go with the flow of things. And when the flow of things stop flowing, I vacate, I learned that's a very easy way to live. But yeah, so I got out of there. So you're going to run into that in Ohio. You're going to run into people who they're going to tell you point blank, you don't belong here. If you're black, yeah, they're going to tell you that. We don't need your ethnicity. We don't need your culture out here. They'll let you know. Not here, buddy. Not today. Get on up out of here. And unfortunately, when I'm doing a lot of promo work, or when I was doing a lot of promo work, I ran into that. I ran into people who would do just that on more than one occasion. So you have that type of energy out there. Yeah, you do. You really do. And it's not. And I'm gonna say this about people who are seemingly racist. I don't mind the fact that the man said, "You don't belong here." I would have minded if he would have called me out my name and then said, "You don't belong here." But him just making a simple statement, "You don't belong here," he was correct. Now, for some reason, people think this is America and we belong everywhere because we're Americans. That's not true. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? You just can't go to somebody's backyard and say, "Hey, boom, I'm here, deal with it." Mm-mm. No, 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 no. No, you don't. That's a good way to come up missing. You don't do that. What you do is say, what you do is kind of feel out if you're welcome or not. If you were invited, then you're like, "I was invited, you know, by this person." And if they say, well, if there's still some friction over that, then you dip. You dip. You know, you can stay there and try to be a maverick. You can call up your posse. But if you're outnumbered, what's it going to hurt you to leave, get things straight, and then maybe come back? Or just not come back? It's just not going to hurt you to say, "You know what? You're right. I'm wrong," or whatever. "I'm leaving." And leave. So you'll run into that because these people will smooth tell you what the drill is. I don't think anybody else is here. But I'm going to keep talking anyway because I want to. I'm tired today, man. It's having one of those days. Cooking some spaghetti right now. Thank you for all my subs. You know, I've been getting a lot more subs, and you know, I've been pleasantly surprised by that. So I appreciate the subs coming by and talking to the old dude. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that 100%. You guys watching me rant and rave about hate. Now, another thing out here in Ohio is the black people are slow. They're slow in this part of Ohio. And a lot of them are implants, transplants, something plants. But you'll find a lot of them are slow. They're very cliquish. They're very, you don't belong to my set type of deal. You know, they have a different type of energy that you gotta rock with. You know. But what you can do, you can ignore them. But sometimes you work with them, or heck, sometimes they're even related to you. And you're just like, you give them that look like, how you gonna act? You know what I'm saying? You're my first cousin. You know, how I'm not a part of your, you know what I'm saying? We got the same blood. But you're going to find that out here in Ohio. You're going to find some people who are very backwoods. Just a backwoods way of thinking. This is what you're going to do to them when you hear them talk. And say just the dumbest and do even dumber things. You're going to go, wait, what? I already talked about dating out here in Ohio. It's weird. it's weird. It really, really, really is. It's weird to date out here. The best place for me to date was Pittsburgh. The women out here, they want to sleep with you and act like they don't know you. Yo, your sound is gone. It's quiet. Oh, no. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Huh. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? How is my sound gone? Okay, thank you. Thank you. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Restay, thank you. But yeah, so I was joking. So, oh well, that was cruel. That's not cool. Anyway, so dating out here is different. It's a different speed here. You know, getting a girlfriend out here is like, I mean, I don't even date that much now, but these women are so weird. Like, okay, so the other day, I met this girl online. You know, I was like, let's go to a movie. She's like, yeah, cool. And I'm like, I'm going to this theater, and we're going to see this movie. Like, 'cause I'm tired of women going, you know, make up your mind what you want us to do. Have a plan. So I had a plan. I was like, all right, I'm gonna have a plan. So I was like, this is what we're gonna do. This is where we're gonna do it. This is what time it's going down. You know, and I asked her out, so I was gonna pay for the whole thing. Whole nine, right? I show up, even though I had the wrong date for the movie, but I showed up at the right place. She hits me right before the movie starts or is supposed to start and goes, "Oh, I hope you didn't buy a ticket yet because I'm not going to make it. I'm not feeling well, and I only waited till the last minute just because, I thought I could make it." But I'm like, that don't sound right. So, even though I had the wrong movie date, she texted me back. I told her, I said, don't even worry about it, no problem. But she was like, oh, she texted me back a couple days later. She said, oh, the movie doesn't start until the 8th, which I saw it yesterday. I never texted her back because that's whack. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So she wasted my time. I was like, that's whack. I'm not trying to hear that. But she wasted my time, so I was like, nah, I'm good. Anyways, I'm gonna make a beat while I'm on here. I'm saying, like, they do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just whack as hell. Like, you 48 years old and you whack as hell. Like, these women out here, how are you that old and still playing little high school games? It just it just gets to me. Like, you still playing this role like you're some, like, what? What do you think you are? Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, here's what they think. They think they're better than me. I'm better than you. Like, you're sweating me. I'm like, no, I just wanted to take you to a movie. I could care less. So I never hit her back because why should I even waste my time? That's what I'm saying. It's just whackness like that going on here. You know, you talk a good game, but it's just whack. It's whack as heck. I love a woman to tell me exactly, what's popping. I love that. But out here, it's just games. So you guys, if you guys are looking to come out here to date, you're gonna be dating some real country backwoods women, and they're just gonna piss you off, and you'll be look it, you'll be looking to get your woman from Cleveland, but she gonna have a lot of edge to her if you rock with somebody from Cleveland. Hey, told Reynolds, Reginald, you email to you. Reginald sent you email to you. Hey, Tone, it's Reginald sent my. Okay, hey, what's going on? But so yeah, the women are backwoods as heck, and it's just gonna be bothersome. As far as you, yeah, I got your email, but the phone number that I had, my phone went out, my little junk phone, and this phone number that I got right here, I didn't want to use, because that other phone is like my business phone, so I have mostly everything going through that. So I said, I'm not gonna do that. So this is my third phone I got from these people. Now I have to sit back and get another one and get my number to still be rocking and rolling. So I just been having some phone issues, and so there's that. And and I figured that we can communicate online just fine. Because I thought about that, I'm like, you know what? We can probably just communicate online just fine. I can actually give you all the information that you need if you're asking me for information. So that's what I was like, nah, I just don't want to do that. My mind is not in that space right now. So there's that. And but we can share all the information online because I wanted that to be like an open forum, not so much a private thing. So I'm like, well, I want to do this like openly so everybody can get in on whatever's being said. So there, that is. And I did want to make a beat, didn't I? So yeah, so the women out here are different. You'll find some good ones, but anyone that's born here, if you're not from here, she's gonna be very, cliquish, and she's gonna notice that you're different. She's gonna be reluctant towards you because you're different, and it's just not going to be worth the chase. It's just not. It's going to bother you to try to understand what's going on. Like it's gonna eat at your, like, why did you do that? Like, they do the things and you're just like, what sense did that make? And it's just not. And that's what I'm saying. You guys got to be careful. But if that's the type of woman that you're looking for, looking at the diminished, then fine. But if you want somebody that's a straight shooter, don't rock with a woman in Columbus. Go down to Dayton. You rock with a woman in Dayton, you'll probably get what you're asking for and more. Nicholas. Okay, listen. Hey, hello. Noodles. Hello. Yeah, you head on down to Dayton, you'll probably get what you're looking for. Those girls are pretty much straight shooters down there. It's a very small spot, but they come with the real. Do you ever get my email? Yeah, I just explained to you. Hey, hello, Redbone. Hey, what's going on? You don't rock with women anymore. Oh, so you're MGTOW? I understand that because I thought dating would get easier when you get older. So you MGTOW? That's what you're saying? I mean, I feel you if you're MGTOW, 100%. You know, you're done. Yeah, you're exhausted. You're exhausted is what it is. Okay. Richardson, hey, what's going on, Richardson? Yeah, I got your email. I addressed what you said, Red Alexander. I didn't. I wanted it to be a more public thing instead of a phone number like us in the conversation. So whatever we're going to talk about, we could talk about online. I still want to be with women. It's just, yeah, yeah. I'm the same way. Oh, every day you wake up and you wish you had a good one, but it just doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Every day you wish you found that one woman that you're just like, yeah, I'm all in, and you can dedicate, your life with, not completely to, you know, like these women nowadays think it's all about them. It's like, nah, it's not. I get a little part of the house and the rest is yours. It's like we share the spot. You know, you know what I'm saying? That's not what it is. These new age women think it's all about them, and because you're a woman, if you don't do what they say, they kick you out of your own house and bring in a boyfriend and have him sleeping in your bed with your kids, running around and and then when something goes down bad, it's like, oh my God, he is like, what you think he was gonna do? So I'm like, in Ohio, man, it's very. It depends on what city you go to, because sometimes it's just super slow. Why do black people block comments? I didn't block any comment. I'm black. I'll block your comment if it's ridiculous. I'll just. I mean, if it's just ridiculous, I'll. I think God could help with you, guys. I don't understand. You think God could help? Well, I think God helps with everything. Ooga booga. Did I read that right? Because that's not even a word. Now you want to ask why somebody blocks comments? Because of people like that come on and that come on your live and just, you know, and when they do that, you just simply get rid of them. Like, okay, well, that's what you wanted to do. And they're gone. Uh, that's what you gotta do. Yeah, see, I started studying with a witness. Those women are so. And with Jehovah's Witness, um, well, let me say this: you got to be careful with that because Jehovah's Witness, they don't believe what you believe if you're a Christian, and the scriptures talk about that. Don't bring any other book in your house. You know what I'm saying? I'm cooking too. Let me go downstairs. And the scriptures talk about that, like, you know what I'm saying? Just because they're of some type of faith and they seem to be, you know, okay, might not be the best thing to do. But here's what's happening to men. Men are not interested in the majority of women that have a Euro mindset. They don't want nothing to do with them because the European mindset is killing relationships on purpose. It's not just the Me Too movement. It's the Euro female is. What's going on, Jay? Can I be totally honest with you? Yeah, sure. Without being thought of as a bad man, well, shoot your shot. Go ahead. Go ahead. Be honest. Be careful, but be honest. Good. Speak your mind, but be tactful and respectful and all that. Hackety schmackety. Keep the conversation legit. Sit in the living room while I talk to you guys. Do you, do you scared to say yes? Be honest. What you scared? I am not scared of anything. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're probably talking to them. Yeah. I want a woman who will cook, clean, take care of my children. That is extremely attractive to me. Well, you wanna pray a lot because those women are just they're so few and far between. Much love and grats from Finland. Hey, what's going on, Finland? Thank you very much. Yeah, the Finns. Yeah, those women are few and far between. A woman that cook clean, extremely attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? O'Shea, no, I don't. I don't watch TV. I just watch YouTube. Yeah, those women are. It's just hard to find those type of women. And she got to be. And look, she can have all of those attributes, but you got to be attracted to her too, because she could not be attractive. You have a woman to cook, clean, and do all that stuff, and guess what? You ain't attracted to her. I mean, you like, dang, I can't do this, girl. This ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? You got that type of energy going on. You know what I mean? And then what? Now what you gonna do? You got a woman who does all that stuff and you don't want her. What you gonna do then? You gonna throw her away? Huh? You gonna say nah, I'm good? Nah, baby, I was just joking. You know what I'm saying? Nah, baby, I'm good. I'm not interested anymore. I'm not interested anymore. Then what? You can't meet a woman who is going to. It's so amazing that you're 50. You look. Hey, thank you very much. Well, well, well. Thank you very much. I am 50 years old. I'm 51 actually. 51 or 52, I don't know. I was born in 67. I don't need a woman who is going to change her mind about a lifestyle 10 years into the. Well, you don't know that though. You want a genie in the bottle or something. You don't. Hey, people change their minds all the time. That's what marriage is. You have to change with that person, or you have to. You're trying to make it work. Marriage is a walk of life. It's not scripted. Well, I get that. What up, Julia? We do cooking and cleaning together in our house, and that's where the now see Julia is either married or has a long-term relationship with someone, and she's like, hey, we all do it. We all do the cook. Well, I live alone, so I gotta cook. And when I did have a girlfriend, back in my 30s and 40s, they cooked, but they knew that I cooked too. So I had no issue with getting in the kitchen and firing it up. But you know what I found out? I found out that those women uh, really enjoyed cooking. You know, so I didn't my position in those relationships was not to be was not to cook actually. My position in those relationships was more of a if something needed moved around the house or look at my car, that type of thing. And it was more aesthetic. They were after they wanted me because I had a bald head back then. I was 60 pounds lighter. I had a six pack. I ran everywhere, literally. So I would run a mile in like 4 minutes and something. So I had that whole thing going on. So those women didn't look at me and say, "Ooh, come and cook for me." They were like, "Nah, just stay around me, and make sure that I'm satisfied, sexually." And it was more of an aesthetic thing for them. And but once that the problem is once that wore off, they moved on to the next man. You are in your 50s, yes. Yeah, I have two gray hairs. I have every now and then one to grow here and one to grow here, and maybe and one of my nose grows every now and then, but every now and then, but yeah, I have a head. I have a little. I got a little spot that got trouble right here, but other than that, my hair is still growing. Yes, I am 51 or two. I don't know. So, thank you for the compliment. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, so my hair is still growing, and yeah, yeah, a couple of grays. Little. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with a couple of gray hairs up in there, do you? Know what I'm saying? But for the most part, no, I don't have gray hair. Uh, and I am definitely in my 50s. I, I'm gonna tell you how I know that I'm my 50s. Like I don't have the same, my energy level is not the same, and I don't take a lot of supplements and stuff like that. But I swim like once a week. That wipes me out. I'm just tired. Sometimes I'm like in bed for the whole next day, barely getting out of bed. But especially if I don't eat right, then it's like I'm not doing anything. So my energy level is definitely not the same as it was, you know, 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So uh, get my levels checked. I do need to get my. Well, I just got my body checked, and they're just like most of what's wrong with me is I got a pair of bad knees. They're like trying to send me to therapy for testosterone. I got that checked. Got that checked. They're like, nah, we ain't got no issue with that. So I don't have no issues with that type of stuff because I got it. I got that all checked, and yeah, I got it. Yeah, noodles. I got that checked. You know, sometimes I'm just beat you, but you know what I found out? Iron, especially when you're using up a lot of oxygen. Iron. If you don't take iron, you're gonna be wiped out, and that's why I'm tired a lot. Because when I go to the swimming pool, I go to swim laps, and I try to get in maybe a quarter a mile. You know, not all at once though, but that's my goal. Take a couple of shots of juicy juice. I need to start doing something. You know what? I drink a lot of orange juice. I drink a lot. I don't have none no more, but I drink a ton of orange juice. I eat a lot of apples and pears. Only 37. Damn, my 6-year-old son tells me that old. Well, you tell your 6-year-old son that when they get your age, that they should feel blessed. You know what I'm saying? Oh, still no, I don't. No, 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 no. No, man, I'm taking those steroids. I'm already big enough. I'm not. Look, guys, I'm already big enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking those steroids because I know exactly what's gonna happen. My chest is gonna be out to here, and I'm gonna go in the gym. Look. Right now, I'm putting up. Right now, if I go in and warm up real good, I can put up 325 right now. I can put up 325. If I work at it for a week, I can put up about 335, maybe 340, maybe. But I can definitely hit 315 2 or 3 times right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with that. Like I'm okay. I don't even bench that much anymore. I don't want to mess around with anything. Nah, bro, I can't do that. I see what happened to people who mess around on that level. Yo, I see what be happening to them jokers. I'm like, I'm cool. Them boys are falling apart. Oh, I don't know what that is. Them boys falling apart. Now I got some supplements. I got some vitamins. Is what I got. I'm gonna start taking more vitamins, one a days and stuff like that. Start eating better because my eating is off too. Like I'm gonna get these noodles right here. You see that? Yeah. I'm gonna get these going on. Yeah. This is. I was gonna have some green beans or some greens with it. See what I got in the refrigerator. See, I got some greens right here, and I got some spinach right here. Mushrooms. There's some fish. These are some cherry tomatoes. I freeze them because I don't want no mold growing on them. Then I got all my meats in here: chicken, turkey, chicken wings, fish. I don't know what this. Oh, that's probably empty. Fish. Here's my turkey ground. That's my ground turkey right there. Uh, Ground turkey. There's some more fish right here. So, you know, then I come over here and, you know, see if I can turn this light on. Yeah. But then my cupboard, I got my soups, my canned soups for like a little lunchtime deal. And then I got my white sauce for, my spaghetti noodles and stuff like that. And I got some more noodles up here. And every now and then I'll go ahead and get my Star Kiss on tuna, peanut butter for peanut butter and jelly. But I need some more canned goods. These beans, I don't really eat these yet, but I'll get to them. And I eat a lot of this oatmeal. So I eat a lot of this oatmeal, some rice, more canned goods, lots of rice. I'll be eating this tomorrow. Rice, here's some more noodles and oatmeal and some canned goods. So I'll be restocking that soon because I like to have a lot of canned goods, like just ready to eat stuff. Right now I'm doing the whole water thing, but you know, I got some more water in the car. Go out and get some. But yeah, noodles give you that direct energy too. Yeah, I eat healthy. I can show y'all here. Okay, so here's my turkey bacon, my potatoes. I'm gonna go get some more. I don't really eat like sugar. I just kept that there so the bugs don't, no bugs or anything mess around. Some cheese, onions, carrots. You know what I'm saying? Some more noodles. I just got them in here because the box is open. But I keep them noodles on deck because when you need something right now, those noodles is good. Yeah. You should have, every house should have something that is easy to fix and doesn't cost a lot. Noodles just don't cost a lot. Can we talk about sure we can. Hold on. Let's talk about your boom, there you go. Do I filter water? No. But I don't drink water out of the spigot. Korean noodles are good, but very spicy. Oh, okay. The Korean noodle joints, huh? All right. Well, a lot of times I like to like for like lunch tomorrow. Okay. So here's what lunch will look like tomorrow. This is let's see. This is some flounder. So I'll take two of these, throw them in my pan. Take a handful of these green beans, a couple cherry tomatoes, these mushrooms right here. Boom. Rinse them off. Throw them in the pan with it. Then I'll take probably two tomatoes or two potatoes right there, and maybe one, and maybe a little bit of onion. I'll take that and fry all that up, and it's like so good, so good. Uh, I don't know what that word means. I just got into bone broth, huh? Huh. Very good for older gentlemen. Oh, okay. Noodles, are you a man or a woman? Hungry man dinners are the best to go. You know what I don't do? I cook everything. I don't eat a lot of processed food. Like those soups up there, I just start eating those again. I got my pancakes here too. Pancakes. I'll be eating some of those tomorrow with some bacon. But I don't eat a lot of processed foods. I like to cook. I like to know what's in my food, so I cook like I cook sometimes 3 times a day. You're a man, okay? I thought you were. I cook like 3 times a day. Like I cook. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't got no problem with cooking, except sometimes I just don't feel like going into the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll just go to bed hungry. I'll be like, I'm gonna go to bed hungry tonight, and I will. And I'll wake up in the morning and eat a big breakfast. You know what I'm saying? It saves me money too. So sometimes I'll do that. And saves me money doing that, but I know that sounds backwards, but when you're on disability, you got a limit to, you just got a financial limit. So I eat within my means. Now, if I ate like my body wants to eat, if I seriously ate, it has, which is good for you. Oh, okay. Well, you're a woman, right? I'm sorry. I don't know if you're a man or a woman. Sometimes I ask that so I know how to address people, but I think you're a woman. Anyways, if I ate like my body wants me to eat, like every time my body says I'm hungry, if I would be eating 6 times a day, and they would be like they would be like plates full like this. It would be like you know what I'm saying? I would be slamming. Oh, okay. You make your own. That's what's up. Yeah. Well. I thought you were a woman. I'm like somebody with a title like that. I'm like that's a sister right there. That's a that is a sister right there. Trying to figure out some notes to make one of these beats out of. You are VA service. Yeah, I'm service connected and 50%, bro. So You are good. Now I'm not 50%, but I'm VA service connected. You are so right. What you're saying, listening to your body, what you eat. What? Yeah, Jules. If I ate world's strongest man, and listen, if I seriously packed it on, like okay, so about a year and a half ago, yeah, about a year and a half ago, I put up 335 easily. I could have put it up twice, and I was eating a lot more, and I could tell that if I kept going to the gym, I would have hit 405 probably within a few months. But then I started thinking about a friend of mine who actually did that. He got up to like four. I think he was doing 445 or something. I was like, do I want to? Do I want to carry that much muscle around? Because it's bother. Okay, when you have that much muscle, what was my MOS? I was a 94B. I was a cook. It's different. It's a different MOS now. It's a cook is named something different now, but I was a 94B. Was that a test to see if I'm really ex-military? I'm really ex-military. But so when you start consuming that much food and you get that big, yeah, that's big. When you get that big, thanks, Truth. When you're carrying around that much size, your system has to sustain that, and you keep see the body keeps absorbing energy. It'll just keep absorbing energy, and then you'll keep putting it out. It'll keep absorbing. You keep putting it out, and if you're not doing something with that, you're just gonna expand, and you're not really doing it. Like I don't play ball. Like if I play ball, I could see that, but I don't do anything competitive. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to walk around with that much, muscle on me. I just don't know. Maybe 405, but when you start coming up to 500, I just, I already walk like I'm Kid Fisto. For any of you who know who Kid Fisto is, you remember the 50 field, the 59 field range system and the tray ration heating system. The tray ration. Let me make sure I'm reading that right. So yeah, I'm already walking around like Kid Fisto right now. And how's your back? You know what? It's getting better, but it still hurts because every now and then I'll lift heavy some kind of way. The 59 field range, what was that? And the tray rations heating system. No, I don't remember any of that. The 59, was that what weapon was that? Okay, because let me say this. Let me address you real quick on the military. I remember going to I remember the ranges that we marched to were the M16 range and the hand grenade range and Paragon Trails. I never went to a tank range, even though I knew where it was because I didn't drive a tank. But yeah, those are the three ranges that I remember going to. So yeah, but somebody else said something. Yeah, my back is not bad, but the other day I was curling. Oh yeah, the MREs, meals ready to eat. Yeah, well, I was a cook, so I was handing them out. Yeah, definitely. Uh, the Copperfield cooking operation, cooking. Yeah, um, I mean, I was a cook, so I remember a lot of the stuff that we did as a cook. But as far as my back is concerned, the other day I was curling, and and I was curling 145. So I had, the 45-pound bar, and I had two 45, no, 135, and I had two plates, 45-pound plates. And do I and I was curling it, and I leaned back just a little too far, and I felt that a little bit, but I curled it three times. I'm trying to read what that last word is. So I'm getting stronger. My arms are getting stronger. Do you strict curls? Um, you mean with like up against a wall sometime and curl like this? Sometime I do. When I'm doing a lesser weight, when I got like three tens on each side, and I hit it, you know what I'm saying? But when I'm curling 135, I got to get everything in there. Back flat, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Back flat against the wall. Yeah, when I'm doing like, 125, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, back up against the wall. Yep, try to get your arms just. But when I got that heavy weight in my hand, I'm gonna rock a little bit. It just moves you itself. You like, uh, uh, uh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That much weight just moves you. I mean, it's just when you curl it, it's just gonna rock. It's gonna rock with you. That's all that's to it. It's just a lot of weight, And when I'm able to do it for like a couple sets of five, then I'm just gonna throw two more tens on there, and I want to be curling that like three times. I want to work my way up to, I don't know, 175. Do you remember using the? Yeah. Sorry, you guys, I can't see that small writing. Do you remember using the reg of the menu scale recipe in the galley? Do you still like to cook with the copper or brazier? You know what I think? I think you were either in the military before I was or after I was. And I mean before, like 10 years before I was, or 10 years after I was. I think because some of the word galley, you're older than me. You're in your 60s, aren't you? You're older than me. You probably got 10 years on me. I think you're in your 60s because we don't call, we just, some of the words this is what, we, the facilities are the same, but you're calling it something different than what we called it. Yeah, yeah, I see that you were a cook, but you're older than me. So you were in before I was. So the stuff that you're identifying, I don't know it by the name that you're using because we didn't call it that. Yeah. How old are you? Or let me say this: when were you in? When did you enlist? Yep, there it is. Yeah, see, you're what, 5 years older than me. I figured, see, things change. I think like every 5 to 10 years, they start calling it different stuff. But as far as the regulations and all that, do I? Miss cooking by the regulations. Yeah, you went in 80. Wait, you went in 81? Oh, okay. Hey, man, what's going on? Big Tom, what up? What up? What's happening? I went in 87. So I, so that's what I'm saying. There's a difference. I can tell there's a difference. I went in 87. Who's that? Yeah, what up, B at Ease? What's happening? What kind of music do you listen? Uh, do you like BB King? I love it. He's a legend. Yeah, I like BB King. I don't listen to BB King. I don't really listen to anyone, but yeah, heck yeah, BB King. He's a legend. And the only reason why I don't listen to anyone is because I'm too busy trying to make my own music. You know what I'm saying? I was in the army. My whole half of my family was in the army. My dad, my big brother, one of my younger sisters on my dad's side, my brother on my mom's side, me, my nephew is in now. So we got like 5 or 6 of us who are military people. Yeah. Sometimes I just look for like 4 chords to just try to put it like a simple beat to. How many years? I did 3 years. How many years you did it? Yeah, yeah. You gotta keep them creative juices flowing. That's why I don't listen to too many other people's music. You know, I'm too busy trying to hear my own and just do different stuff too. Oh, 24 years. Yeah, you did your time, didn't you? Wow. Sometimes I just look for a beat to just Master Sergeant. Hey man, thank you for your service, Master Sergeant. Army, Marine. Nah, you're not a Marine, because that would be a gunny, wouldn't it? What do you record your music with? I record my music with GarageBand. Hey, new to the channel, your Why I Left Atlanta videos show up in my recommendation today. Okay, well, did you like it? Because I have like 30 of them of the Why I Left Atlanta. Thank you as well. Thank you, sir. Yeah, yeah. I thought you were a Marine. I'm like, wait a minute. That's Marine. You got to be a Marine. I got a foster brother who was Marine. Do you have the mic? Yeah, I got a mic right here. 8 ball. Oh, yeah. I've been recording music since I was 17. I'm just now learning how to play the. I mean, if you listen to any of my videos, you'll hear my music on it. I produce all that music. I usually will produce a song, and then the next day I'll make a video and use the song in the video. I will go through it right now, but it'll be like noise to you guys. It'll just be like, what's he trying to do until it all comes out, you know. But I can make a something simple like real quick. You do like them? They sound a lot like why I'm leaving Dallas in May to go back to Columbus. To go back to Columbus, Georgia, Columbus, Ohio, Columbus, where? Well, when you get here, we'll go out and get a burger. That's where I'm at now. Yeah. Uh, and cutlery. Is that cutlery? Yeah, we'll go out and get something to eat. Talk about. Hey, well, tell you what, we'll make a why I left Dallas video and post it, and you know what I'm saying. I like that. I like the major notes a lot. But I'm gonna put a beat together here in a minute. You guys are gonna stay on. Still talk to you. Do you carry in your? No, I don't carry at all. I used to, but nah. It's just not healthy for me to do that. If anything, I'll get one just for the house, but I don't carry. No, I don't want to. At least not yet. You know. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna throw down something nice and simple here. Throw down something really easy to listen to. But no, I don't carry. What do you carry? Yeah, I don't carry. Yep, I don't carry at all. Carry groceries. That's hilarious. I feel you. Yeah, that's about it, man. I had something before, but mm-mm, I just didn't like it. You live in Jersey. If I carry the police with, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why I don't do it. I'm like, I'm I'm not messing with them. Mm-mm. I'm not messing with them boys, cause they are out here deep. They are out here for real, and they are looking to do damage. And I'm not messing with them on any level. So I just chill. It is sad, but it's our life. It is very sad, but trust me, mm-mm, you don't want that noise. You do not want it from them, because it'll be over quick. you got to do is assume, just assume, and it's over. Most definitely. There's a consensus on that. Yeah, hell yeah. They will end you right now. They don't care if you have one legally. Mm-mm. It's over. And that's it. And that's all they would say. Mm-hmm. And that's all they would say. Mm-mm. Yep. Listen, you could have a spotlight on you, and everybody see that you did nothing wrong. But all they have to do is say he made a move. That's it. I don't like any of this. I don't like this beat or anything. Doesn't. It's not for. It's not a hip hop beat. But yeah, they don't. You gotta understand where I live is. Mm-mm. They look for somebody to make an example of. Yeah, I'm from Pittsburgh, so I already know. That's why I left Pittsburgh. I would love to live there again. Mm-mm. Those cops have a different type of crazy going on. You don't have no rights there. You don't have no rights in Pittsburgh. You don't. You have none. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Be at ease. My bad. Oh my goodness. Noodles. Yeah, don't do it, bro. I don't care what neighborhood you live in. You see these guys walking around with these guns on them, and the cops will just stop them and just check the gun and hand it back to them. Mm-mm. Black guy tried that. Get on the ground now. Get your hands away from this now. Now. It's just like, hey, this is legal. It's like, get down on the ground right now. Get your hands away from it. He lost his dang mind. Nah, bruh. Had him at gun. He was ready to do him. Yeah, I'm from Braddock. Oh, okay. Braddock got worse. Well, yeah, I seen some videos on it. I'm like, I can't even go. I used to go down there and just visit the place I grew up. I can't do that no more because they goons down there are just anybody that they don't recognize is getting stopped. It's like y'all, nah. Even if they do know you. Now that's a hip hop. That's a hip hop right there. This note, that is a hip hop note. You had a hard beat to that. You got stopped. Huh. You can tell you hip hop. Yeah. Watch what this turns into. I'm gonna just lay it down for a quick second. Watch that. Watch that. Mm. Oh, why is this? It's ah, okay, I'm gonna have to turn this off first. All right, I'm gonna just play it without it. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna just play it without it. Now I'm gonna listen to it because I think it's slow. take this and I'm gonna reverb this out. I'm gonna give it a little space. Look, 5 seconds, it's already something. Yeah. Give it a look, put a little delay on it. 3:30 and a half. Look, it's something already. That's what them notes will do for you. Them piano notes are serious. And this is with nothing on it, except a little reverb on the piano. I'll put some hi-hat on it. That's a wrong hi-hat. I'm gonna put this hi-hat on it. I'm gonna put like a regular, see, this is a, you gotta have a standout. These hi-hats are too weak. Okay, these hi-hats are too weak. I need something that's gonna be, like, dang. You know what? Sometimes I spend like 20 minutes searching for the right hi-hat because you can't. And then sometimes you just gotta blow one up. Like, I like this, but I don't like the hi-hat. But that's producing. That's not bad, but the hi-hat is weak. All right, so I'm gonna have to. Okay, this hi-hat's right. All right, so. Now it's quantized. And I'm gonna speed up just a little bit. Brooklyn. I'm from the city that'll never sleep. Brooklyn. Trying to figure out what I can mix in with this. Be nice if I can get a nice voice in with it, like a. Turn it off, turn it down and let it, and do the thing to it. Yeah, a little bit, a little bit. Okay, so it had to be just a continuous. Brooklyn. Yo, what up? Nita, what kind of beat? Where the hell my glasses go? Uh, you need a harder beat? Oh man, hey, soldier, I got hard beats now. All right, I got some hard beats for you. All right, so look, come on up in here like I ain't got none. I got some beats that might be a little too much for you though. I like this. I like this. I'm gonna throw a bass on it real quick. Throw an E bass on it real quick. Freestyle. Yes, I know you like the freestyle. Do it then. I can't read it though. This E bass. This E bass actually has a flanger on it. That's pretty cool. So, boom. Whoa. What this right here? Hold on, I messed it up. I messed it up. I can't get it right now. Maybe because it's flangers on. I'm not used to it, but still, it's nice. You work in Brooklyn, and there is nothing urban about Brooklyn. Just expensive, huh? Brooklyn, you know why? But they just did that though. It's not urban anymore. They just did that. That's what I wanted. That flanger was messing me up. But yeah, they kicked all the, they got rid of all the urban. Yeah. Yeah, they did that. They got rid of all the, they got rid of all the urban. I'll get back to this. I'm gonna open something up. A hard beat. Let me see what I got. I got some hard hip hop beats, but you probably want that hard mumble rap. Boy, I want that mumble rap beat. I got some beats that probably are punching above your. All right, here's a hip hop beat. Here's a non-mumble rap beat. I'm not even gonna save this. I can redo this. Well, nah, I'm gonna save it. Here's a non-mumble rap. Here's a hip hop beat. I got a few of them because this is what I do. This that grown man right here. Y'all ain't ready for this. Uh, Rick Ross. Uh, to all the ladies in the place with style and grace. Biggie. So y'all ain't ready. Yes, that's that grown man hip hop. That's that old. Mm, you gotta have some lyrics for that. That's not that. You don't mumble mouth to that. You gotta come with it. You know what I'm saying? But I got plenty of hip hop tracks. But I'm older, so I don't do the mumble mouth. I do the. I do the. You know what I'm saying? The hip hop. Uh, uh, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I do that whole. Uh, you know what I'm saying? So I got that old East Coast stuff in me. It's even hard for me to do some of the mumble rap stuff because I be like, I don't really get y'all. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't be knowing what they talking about. Like I don't understand what y'all talking about. Let me see if I got one in here that's a. See if I got a trap style. That's what it is because I don't like. I'm not a trap artist. A trap producer. Oh, you ain't ready. You ain't ready for that. Uh, uh. Ain't ready for that. Song 202. See? I shouldn't have did you like that. I shouldn't have did that. Told you I got that type of music. I don't produce a lot of it. But you know, I got it. I produce a lot of it though. My stuff is weird. My stuff is, I don't know, it's just different. Anywho, so everybody's gone. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. And, you know, for coming through, talking to the old dude. I appreciated this. I needed uh, uh, I needed to talk. You know what I'm saying? My antisocial ways, man. Oh, okay. Mm. Uh, uh. I had a quarter pounder of cheese, hold a lemon sip of tea. Let me quit bugging out. Uh, 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 uh. Yeah, man. Trap music. Uh, so, so, so. Uh, 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 uh. We quit bugging out, man. Told you I got trap music. Be vibing to it. Got another one on here that's pretty nasty, but I don't know where it's at. Probably took me all year to find the damn thing. You know, I got some more hip hop right here. I know this is a hip hop track. This is for all you hip hop lovers out there. Tone 202. Go. Uh. Okay. Uh. Bang. Uh. Uh. Yeah, man, I like that hip hop. About that. Uh. Boy, hitting him in the head with it. Bam, bam, bent, bent. Like I listen to World Star Hip Hop, and every now and then there'll be a beat on there that's just so ill. I'm like, man, that beat is ill. But most of the time, they ain't really doing nothing. It's the same old thing. I'm like, they don't have no originality. It's the same old trap style. Oh, oh. Yeah, it's the same old trap style. Sometimes I stay awake at night. How smooth this song is. I'm gonna get my man Nas on this. Oh, oh. I'm gonna get Nas on this. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Woo, boy. Woo, boy. The old man be sitting up here producing stuff. I even got some Latino hip hop. I got some Latino. In case Cardi B want to holler at me real quick. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. Go. Hey. Boy, that beat killing them. Anyway, it's your boy Tone Two till everybody's gone. Thank you guys very much for stopping by. That was a great conversation. I really needed that. Now it's back to my solitude. You guys